Hello? Hello? Just losing my mind over Satisfactory 1.0, 1.1. Don't mind me.
Controller support? Train bumpers?
Controller support is not exciting. Anyone who plays that on controller hates themselves and wants to die.
They'll throughput it?
Maybe the controller support is better now.
Oh no, they're adding it.
Controller support never existed, Vic.
Ah.
You guys are never available to be heard until I tell you so. So if you're talking once I'm live, they can't hear you. Just so that you're aware. You're available now. Oh. Oh, how the noise turns.
Swa 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 swa
Yeah.
swa.
What is that? A turntable? Is that supposed to be a turntable?
No, it's something funny you can do with TTS.
Your gate is also high enough that you cannot drop off into the ether.
But I like the ether.
The
I was
ether
born in the ether.
is beautiful and very gen-shaped, but if you drop into the ether, everyone will not hear you, and your life will be a lie.
Exactly.
So it will continue being my life.
Yes.
So the last time the audio was fucking ridiculously loud.
I think it's a lot better.
Yeah, well, I mean, even in the actual, God, Metaphor is such a fucking precious child. Have to do my whole monitor, and then I have to adjust its size. Why are you such a unique snowflake, Metaphor? I'm gonna have to make it its own scene. Metaphor scene. Scenes are presets on my little stream stuff.
Mm.
I know what a scene is. You can switch them with your Streamlab tagging.
Yep.
Little pushy button.
Yep.
Cool.
Except it doesn't like my Streamlabs right now, so
Skill issue.
it is a skill issue actually. Also, watch your volume. I'm lowering your gate so that you don't have to stress as much, but you still have to watch it a little bit.
I will breathe into the mic.
If
Yeah,
you
don't
breathe
do
into
that.
the mic, I will be forced to kill you.
Save
you'll
us
be
all
banned.
a lot of trouble.
Everybody's pronouns are still the same. We got
Last I checked.
he, him.
Yep.
Okay. I haven't updated this in a second. I've failed my missions. Will this buy me 3 more characters? Nonsense. Give me more characters for your thing. App that I didn't make, that I could code myself easily, that I'm gonna complain about. Okay. Hi, Tony! The opening animation's just so cool. Sometimes I just want to watch it because, like,
I mean, this game is a movie.
it is. Ow! Ow! Your key! Like, I don't think people. I mean, I think some people do. Probably you, John. But thinking about the timing and the coordination between the music creator and the opener and the amount of digital work that goes into creating something like that
Mm-hmm.
just makes me really excited about creation. Okay. Let's go, Alistair, who's level 9.
It's dungeon time.
Oh, that's right. We stopped because
that
I
where
was
we
like,
ended off?
Is this a dungeon?
Well, actually, it's not like forced dungeon. I'm worried about Maria, but let's just do what we can for now.
I didn't mean to like talk to him right as you were talking.
I'm still adjusting to hearing myself.
I see the soldiers' morale is all but evaporated.
In the end, it's someone else's problem. It is sad, though.
Very sad. Oh, going into going into the recruitment center now might not be wise. Let's steer clear.
Microphone in front of your mouth, my friend.
I think it was.
It was. Is.
Oh, that microphone, man.
Levels.
It's not just levels, it's
Dumb.
the Hypercloud 2 versus the 3, and there is a difference. A really distinct one. But now you're breathing in the mic, you savage.
Listen, you can't have it both ways. You can't be in front of my mouth and also not breathe.
I don't know about that. But actually, you don't need it in front of your mouth. I just need to adjust some of your levels. That microphone is just, it's a persnickety little buddy.
There we go.
Okay.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, they are gonna start moving, and you're not gonna like it. Did I get money in that last one? Do we know?
I don't know, check. Do you have more money?
You were broke.
Yeah, you were very broke. Heh. No.
You're still broke.
You have 303 money.
Yeah, I have no money. Who are you? Masked shopkeeper. Hello. Young man, have you some interest in these shops' wares? Don't presume this is just some paltry mystery shop. From the Malnova archipelago to Ontario, we've wares from all over the country. The costs sometimes reflect that fact accordingly, however. We've all sorts of things from gear with the power to heal to foodstuffs to, well, nothing you'd want in your kitchen.
What did he mean by last bit? This place is a little suspicious. But do you want to buy something anyway? No.
Okay. We'll get a mindless mallet.
He said that hitting the opponent with this will make them forget things, right? You have 0 thoughts?
I'm
What?
buying it! Oh ho, you've a sharp eye and good taste. Do come again, if you're so inclined.
Just for a tiny bit of context around the Mustari, if you're worried about like voicing them, they're an island people, so.
They seem, actually, they seem like they're from Malta, which would be an Italian accent.
I don't know.
Well, because of, the side things he said, they're all, like, Italian-style words. And if we are the United Kingdom, they're either from Wales or Easter Island or Malta. I'm not doing a Jamaican accent if that's what you want. That's not
No.
happening.
I'm not trying to suggest that, but it's no real spoiler to tell you that they're like a
They're,
reclusive island people.
Reclusive island people. I went the wrong way because I cannot follow the maps in this game.
Cannot walk in a straight line.
Nope. Time.
No lookouts that I can see. Will not be discovered going in or out of the cathedral as we please.
It's so quiet. It's kind of creepy.
I'd rather have avoided disturbing the dead, but we cannot let that stop us here.
I'm worried about the people left in the Grand Cathedral. Yeah, we're going. Hi, Moore. I only have 404. I don't think that it will help.
That might be enough. No, it's not enough.
Yeah, no, it's usually 500.
Then let's head in. Y'all ready?
Insid.
Then let us enter. The way is straight ahead.
The way is shut. You cannot enter. The way is shut.
It's downright eerie. Much too quiet in here.
We've no choice but to steel ourselves and move on. This is the only way left open to us.
The area looks clear. Let's hurry.
Now I know why dub voices for characters like Hulkenberg sound like they do. That is a revelation for me. It is really hard to do a femme voice that is super serious with the way they write the dialogue.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. I feel like I've learned a thing.
The stairs to the Grand Cathedral lie ahead.
Even so, the Maglis here is close. Yep. That words.
That's what it said.
That's
So
what it said.
dense. Do you think it's very close? I mean, but that is basically what she said. The magnet here's close.
It's a door.
Seems as though it's locked.
It's a locked door.
This is also a door.
But it is also locked. A locked door.
Oh
Shadows?
man, am I walking straight into the boss? That's fucked up.
Wait! I'm getting a strange feeling up ahead. It says, it's the same feeling I had in the abandoned mine before. We should turn back.
Run away.
Oh, Tony, can you hear us over the game?
He's nodding.
Okay, thank you.
But the mines were... What did you sense?
I don't know, but I got a bad feeling about this. What's the plan, Alistair?
What have you done? What have you done
What
to
are
her?
you doing to Gallica? Have some respect! Just because there's now another femme on screen doesn't mean you get to disrespect the femmes. Get it together, you masculine son of a bitch.
Would never.
Disrespect in this household is happening, and we don't have anywhere else we can go, cause we're broke, so we're going in.
Right. No time to second guess ourselves. Talking
Whew.
over yourself.
Stinks in here.
Um,
Definitely stinks in here.
大聖堂にあの方の力によるものだ。ネズミ一匹通れん。死人使いの男の仕業ということか。手回しがいいな。今さら戻れんだろ。こいつと仲良く眠るがいいさ。
oh no. Oh, fucking necromancers. Fucking necromancers.
Oh, yeah.
Damn it. Damn it. Necromancy.
こ
Jesus!
Why were you never like that with me? Excuse me? What?
また私だけ置いていくのか。私は目の前の天下を守ることもできなかった。なぜあの時殿下と共に連れて行ってくれなかった。天下を探し求めて今日まで生きてきた。なのに私は。そうか。お前が天下のもとへ連れて行ってくれるというのか。
立て、逃げろ。
すまない。だが許してくれ。
違うんだ。王子は。王子は生きている。ああ、ルイを狙ったのは復讐なんかじゃない。王子の呪いを解くためなんだよ。
本当なのか。王子天下まだ。
ああ、生きてる。だから今すぐ構えろ。
そうか。ならば私は。汝使命にさまよう人よ、憂いを抱える旅人よ。立ち止まることをやめ、あなたが歩み出した道を選ぶ時です。使命じゃない。私の意志だ。まだ死ぬわけにはいかない。ありがとう。気高き別れを選びし人。これよりは恐れも不安もあなたの光だ。汝王道を照らす輝ける星よ、目覚めなさい。
She's
我
dope.
らはアイゼリン・バルチェッティ・マイヤル・シュルケンベルグ。王子殿下直属のこの絵舞台、最後の長である。
The fuck is that?
今再び主君のための力とならん。アルセス、今解放してやる。
Holy shit.
She's so cool.
She's so cool.
我が守るべき主君のためにこの力で道を切り開く。
Why are you the most dope thing?
しばしの辛抱だ。
How did you come to be?
すごい力を感じる。これ2つのアーキタイプが呼応してる。
Synthesis. You've unlocked synthesis skills because there was not enough going on. That was like Persona 2. Synthesis skills are special cooperative skills available according to the party's channeled archetype. Access them by pressing A on a party member's turn. They called them group skills in Persona 2. In order to perform any synthesis skill, a second party member with a specific archetype channeled is necessary. Yeah, they're usually like mythologically related. Like in Persona 2, there was one that was all the Egyptian gods. Synthesis skills consume the collaborator's turn icon in addition to the active character's turn icon. Would you just remaster Persona 2 then, instead of making a new Persona 2 that's also good, but not Persona 2?
Maybe.
Okay.
Synthesis skills also consume MP from both.
Oh.
よし、行け。
Stop. I'm just gonna put this out there. Hulkenberg is never leaving my party.
Nope.
No.
She's one of my favorites.
Never leaving. No. Wait. He's weak to fire. I remember this. Well, not
when he's
undead.
Excuse me.
Don't you whatever no jutsu me.
The Kagabusha no Jutsu.
Crit.
I could only think of it in Chinese, which is not correct. Especially because what they call it in Black Myth is they literally call it a pluck of hair. So it's not the correct name at all.
Oh. A pluck of hair.
Yeah, because mythologically, Wukong, all of his hair, if it falls off, can turn into a new double. And the game actually does this straight according to the text, and they're talking like infinite DLC to it because it's based off of the myth of Wukong, and they straight just did chapters to game. So there's 88, yeah, because Wukong was cursed to 88 lives or something like that. There's 88 chapters, and
Damn.
the headless Buddha, whose head was cut off by the Rat King. So he's the shamisen player in World 2. It's not the shamisen either. Just cultures combined. The headless Buddha gives him his armpit hair, and it makes his hair magic.
What?
Yeah.
That's
Never heard
crazy.
Grius make that sound.
It's horrible. That's why I was like, stop talking and do the game. This is wretched. Wait, let's try Blizz. Fine, you're not weak to anything. Sure, well, fine.
She's like, I don't know their weaknesses. We can tell.
I wonder if I get zombie Grius. That would be pretty cool.
I would doubt that.
Listen, I didn't say whether you thought I would or not. I said I wonder if. It would be cool, buddy. I mean, they're just such cool abilities that I never got to use. It just seems like, why would you put that into a character if I don't get to use it? Right? Like, those are so cool.
Yeah.
Easy. Easy. We're working on it, Gallica. I really shouldn't be using Hulkenberg for that, though. That is the wrong character to use for that. I should be using Stroll, because he's the least useful right now.
You're also getting punished for Hulkenberg not drawing aggro.
Yeah.
Although it worked out.
Because Hulkenberg drawing aggro,
Means
this
she's
is one of the
only one getting
first
attacked.
times, yeah, that I actually use that ability and think it's worthwhile. Most games I'm like, drawing aggro, no. I don't want that
Right.
character to die. This game, however, was like, how about we make this boss bitch elf who's just gonna fuck everybody up? And I was like, yeah, how about? Did he just say fight? Fight! This is just gonna be the Persona 2 hour. One of the lead character from Persona 2 Eternal Punishment, her saying is, "Let's go fighting!" Her name is Manomaya. She's the one with the 2 pink guns. That if you've looked up Persona at all, you've seen her. Maybe. Her outfit is still fashionable. It's stupid.
Not picturing it, but
Excuse me, I am Grius.
But are you undead, Grius?
No, that's fair. You can be undead, Grius.
It doesn't say undead in the tag, though.
That's fair. His Highness! Maria's home. I leave them in your hands. I'm dead now.
Brains. We'll do as you ask, friend. I swear.
I do think we should I was thinking about that, because if people are just listening to this, like, they don't speak Japanese. So, I do think that's correct to repeat the line afterwards. Maybe. By likelihood, they don't speak Japanese.
You're not broke.
I'm not
Woo!
broke. I
broke
am
adjacent.
not broke anymore.
Broke it, Chase.
Hold on, I gotta change my audio pattern because I'm getting a weird reverb and I do not care for it. Okay. Grius's memento. Rest now, Alcest. We will protect Maria and His Royal Highness.
The Royal Hiney.
well, isn't this crystal just like the one we saw in the abandoned mine? It gives me that same nasty feeling. Alistair, come on, let's destroy it.
Come here, boy. Come on. Come on.
I know. Gallica is like, hey, read me a book. Hey, destroy the crystal. Hey, do exactly what I say now when I say it.
Listen!
Hey, listen, hey.
Hey.
Hey. Hey, were you listening? I don't think you were listening. Hey,
Look!
Hey, look. I don't think you were listening, look. First, he wakes the dead, and now this bizarre object. This man is dangerous, and he must be stopped.
You said you were a royal knight, didn't you? Were you there on the night the prince was attacked? Oh my god, I cannot get over hearing myself.
I'll shut off your monitoring, you baby.
I'm a baby. Oh.
Oh, everything's gone.
No, it's fine. It's a focus.
It's a focus thing. I switched the... Yeah.
I can think.
Yes. Though I was the least among the order then, I have got to learn how to stop hissing my S's.
Well, maybe
if you
Hulkenberg
didn't
does
know,
hiss
here's
her
some
S's.
voice acting tech for you. Things you're not supposed to do. You're not supposed to pop your
You don't
keys.
like practicing your percussive plosives?
Yeah.
And you're not supposed to...
Eurus's.
It's almost grating.
その後姿を隠された。
We saw His Highness afflicted with a horrific curse, but soon after, he mysteriously vanished.
アルセスは殿下と失踪した側近の一人だ。共に死んだと思われていた。
Alcest was one of His Highness's closest confidants when he disappeared. I'd wonder if they were both lost to us.
でもあなたは王子は生きてるって信じてたのよね。
But I could see when we were told the truth. You believed the prince was alive, didn't you?
一人で捜索隊を名乗り放浪していたが、陛下の訃報を耳にして戻った。その後は知っての通りだ。
I'd left my post to wander the land, a search party, at least in intent. News of the king's demise brought me back. Thence we met.
よし、先を急。
Now, onward!
To wander the lands between.
いや、心配ない。
'Tis but a flesh wound. 'Tis but a scratch. 'Tis nothing.
Come back here!
Let us.
Bite your legs off!
He just smelled like brambleberries.
嘘言うな。出花でまともに食らってたしな。一度戻った方がいい。
Don't tis nothing me. You took a hard hit early on. Best head back for now.
I'll kill him with no limbs.
しかし、
But
No
I'll kill him with no limbs.
ここまでしてくる以上、あの男も時間を稼ぎたいんだろう。一刻を惜しむより確実を期すべきだ。失敗できないからな。
We've come this far, so he'll be looking to buy time. It's just as you advised before. We can't rush in if we're to see this through.
一旦戻るってことでいいだろう。
What say you, Alistair? We can withdraw for now, right?
I say she has her own fucking agency, and it's up to her.
本人に決めてもらおう。
I say she has her own fucking agency, and it's up to her.
I mean, some people though.
たちに従おう。
I'll trust your judgment. Homeward, then.
Homeward bound.
Homeward bound. Is that it? That's not the.
That's not. No. Nice try though.
ちょうどいいとこ
Home.
にマリアが目を覚ましたんだよ。
Oh, that's right. I'm Fabian.
Ah, you're just in time. Maria's awake.
ただ、怪我は悪くないんだけど、閉じこもったまま出てこなくてね。
She's not hurt too badly, but she's locked up in her room and won't come out.
伝えたんだ。お父さんはもう帰ってこないって。
I told her that her father wouldn't be coming home.
そうか。
So, she knows.
そうだ。あの人の持ち物からあんたたちへの書き置きが見つかってね。
Oh, I should say, I found a note in his belongings. Meant for you all, I'm sure.
使えるものがあれば使ってくれってさ。部屋に置いといたから受け取ってやって。
It said, if there's anything left that could serve you, take it. I left his belongings in his room, so you're free to have a look. Grius entrusted his belongings to us.
Not his daughter!
もう一度様子を見てくるよ。あんたたちは気にせず休んでちょうだい。
Now that you're here, I'll go check on her one more time. Try to rest, and I'll be back shortly.
That chicken in my left ear, though.
ルイメ。
What?
Did you not hear the chicken in your left ear?
Oh, I did. But I thought you said shaken in my left ear, and I was like, you're not shaken all over? This poor woman.
Damn you, Louis.
匿名は引き継ぐってことでいいの？
Can I assume I'm Can I assume you're still dedicated to the mission?
匿名
mission?
王子の呪いを解くために類を撃つ作戦よ。失敗したまま投げ出せないから。
Killing Louis, of course. To lift the prince's curse? We've lost already, but we can't afford to give up after one failure. Did I break it?
No, you're, It's the, microphone. It just is a butthole. Try and pull it back a little bit.
There?
Yeah.
Don't worry, I've no intention of giving up now.
どうなの？類を追う気はある？
What you think, Alistair? Are you gonna go after Louis?
Of course I am. Fuck that guy.
Oh, chicken's in the right ear.
Yeah, he is now. Chicken.
Yes, someone has to bring that bastard to justice.
Shut up, Victor.
Doom!
Excuse me? You saw what happened under his rule. We can't just let him doom this country.
I'm gonna sing a Doom Note song now. Doom,
Doom, doom, doom, doom, doom.
doom.
Victor, let me finish my fucking lines, you ham. Don't be a spotlight hog.
ルイの討伐か。だったら、私も加えてもらえないか。
Thus, do you seek Louis's death? Knowing the truth, may I join your cause?
君たちが砦でひどい目に遭ったのは聞いた。それに加え今回の件、ルイ一味は本気で王座を奪う気だ。
I've heard of all your trials at the fort, and considering all I've seen and heard, Louis clearly aims to seize the throne.
共に行かせてほしい。あの男を排除できても、王位を継ぐ方の恩義を救えねば。
Allow me to lend my blade. Oh, she was still talking, sorry.
Sorry, Hulkenberg.
Allow me to lend my blade, even if we can put the man down. If we can't save the heir to the throne, it would be all for naught.
王子殿下のお命が救われる。その日まで。
That sentence was really poor grammatically.
I think it's poor grammatically to try and read, but it's indicative of how she speaks.
Yeah.
Because she's like...
Because she's very old and formal. So, even if we kill the fucker, it'd be for naught. There we go. I had to say it for myself to understand it.
Until the day His Highness the Prince's life is saved, I will fight through all obstacles. All!
Even my poor choice of words.
We'd be happy to have ya. But, are you sure?
What are you doing to Gallica?
Victor can't decide who Gallica is.
もともと続けていた旅が少し長引くだけのことだ。
I mean, she is a fairy.
どうだ。
They're weird.
They are. You'll find out more later.
It is but
You stop saying find out more later. I don't even want to know. I don't even want to know I'll find out more later. You spoil butt. Your butt stinks of rotten apples that have spoiled.
You want to know something? If you keep playing the game, you'll find out more later.
What's fermenting in my household? Oh, it's Jen. It's Jen's butt. It smells like rotten, fermenting rot.
That is incredibly nasty.
It is but another leg on my own long journey, and now I may travel in good company. What say you?
Nah.
I say buds.
I say that Stroll's butt smells like rotten applesauce. We'd welcome you. We'd welcome you, gladly. There was not a gladly when I selected that.
そうか、感謝する。今度は私が君たちを守ろう。
Truly? Thank you. I shall strive to protect you, as you say. Okay, basically, Hulkenberg is ruining my audio because I, like, sit up straight and try to be like, yeah, and then my head's over my microphone. And I start bouncing off the walls.
Hulkenberg, bitch. You're so proud. I gotta get a top sound blaster.
Sound blaster.
Truly, thank you. I shall strive to protect you, as you saved me.
改めてよろしく頼む。
Oh, that's it? That he said all that with that? Okay.
Yoroshiku tamenu is a very complicated phrase.
Seems a bit redundant to say after all you've done for us, but we're glad to have you.
Yeah, yoroshiku is like, you know, you can say don't. Oh, I hit the back trigger and it skipped forward. You can say domo yoroshiku. So domo is actually the thanks part. Yoroshiku is for all you've done or for everything that has happened. So if you say yoroshiku tamenu, you're saying for all that has happened since you've joined us. So that, like, 5 syllables took most of the sentence.
Yep.
Hulkenberg, the ever-loyal knight, has become your ally.
やっと同志として信じ合えるな。目的が果たされるまで、私もこの命預けよう。
Then let us be bound in both purpose and trust. My life is your shield, and my blade is your strength. Bond formed.
旧姓熱き騎士、ヒュルケンベルグ。彼女こそ、騎士の美徳を心に宿すの。
Did they say shinobi?
Yeah.
I think so.
The steadfast vassal Hulkenberg. Within her dwells the virtue of the knight. That my reverb on my actual sound program is horrible. I've learned that today.
彼女との絆を育てることで、あなたに眠る。
Let's try it here. Nurture thy bond with her. No, no. Nurture thy bond with her, and a new power yet slumbering within thee may awaken. Nope, I'm gonna have to find my own, a different way to do reverb, because that is awful. You are awful. You are awful. You are awful. You're awful.
The end.
たとえこの命、尽きようとも。
Tsukiyotomo.
Fukiotomo. Actually, I think it's Tsukiotomo, which is I'll protect you. I think she said, I am now your shield, I'll protect you. I sense the heroic embodiment of the knight from Hulkenberg.
I can smell it.
You can now study the knight in academia. Try seeing what new powers await you. I will in fact obsess
仲
over
間に
it.
なったんならあれを見せないと。
Oh, now that she's part of the team, we ought to show her.
God, the book.
今
No,
この
the
瞬
mirror.
間の王子よ。
Oh, the prince.
だいぶ前から眠ったまま。
Here, this is the prince. He's been asleep for a long time. Just show her your smartphone.
Yep.
王子殿下。
His Highness.
でも早く呪いを解いてあげないと遠くないうちに。
Now he's stable, but unless we can do something about the curse, he's finished.
例の男が大きな手がかりだ。何を企んでいるかわからないが、捕まえてルイの居場所も吐かせてみせる。
That mage could be the key to this. I can't guess what he aims to accomplish, but if we can capture him, he could lead us straight to Louis.
奴の狙いは王爵だろう。
Doubtless, he seeks the royal scepter.
王爵が安置される部屋は強力な魔法で封印されている。解除できる腕があるとしても何日もかかる大仕事のはずだ。
'Tis enshrined in a chamber in the cathedral, under a powerful warding seal. Such magic would likely take days of concentration to dispel, even with the powers to do so.
それで藻が開けるまでとか言ったのかな。
Hey, you figure that's why he said we've got until the mourning period ends? The mourning period.
藻が開けるまでまだ日がある。少しは猶予がありそうね。けど最悪の日を待てってどういう意味なんだろう。
But what did...
単に王爵を奪ってやるって意味なのかな。
Sorry, I didn't mean to skip through the last one.
But what did he mean when he told us to wait for the day of calamity? Just ominous name for the day he grabs the scepter?
Yeah.
その前に捕まえればわかることだ。お上の許可はもらったし、この宿を拠点にさせてもらおう。
He can tell us himself at the end of the sword. The innkeeper's given us her blessing, so we'll just use this place as our headquarters for now.
それが良さそうね。今日はもう遅いから明日ここに集まりましょう。
Yeah, it's probably for the best. It's already gotten late, so let's reconvene here tomorrow.
Where is everybody gonna go? I don't think we're reconvening. Do you mean just come back downstairs?
Yeah.
I'm gonna sleep under the table.
More book reading.
グラ
Alistair.
イアスとマリアのことは責任を感じてるの？
Do you feel responsible for Grius and Maria?
Just straight out with it. Not even at all like a caring travel companion who's been with you for an unknown amount of time. Just, hey, protagonist, do you feel responsible for what just happened? Do you
know
that
this
man's
is your
dead
fault?
now, and Maria has no father. Is that your fault?
Of course I fucking do. That stubborn asshole wouldn't listen to me, and I didn't even try because I assumed such. And maybe I could have tried, and maybe I could have convinced him to be a father. But instead, he ran off and stabbed a motherfucker. Even though he said it was for to save the prince, it was actually for revenge, and he got to die and leave this child all alone. And I was a part of that. Of course I feel responsible, damn it.
But it wasn't revenge.
He said it wasn't revenge, but it was quite obviously partially revenge, that little shit.
Well, partially, yes, but mostly...
That's what I'm saying. I'm
Oh.
saying that he feigned that it was all for the cause, but I knew it wasn't, Stroll knew it wasn't, and I didn't speak up, and you know what? It is the fault of the people who don't speak up. When they came for him, I didn't say anything!
Because I was not a father.
過ぎないでね。
That's not your burden bearer alone, okay?
Yeah, like I trust you.
私がもっとうまくみんなを導ければいい。
You dare.
道案内だってちゃんとできてない。
I don't make much of a guide, do I? Gosh, I'm just useless. I can't even properly give directions. I
Or
wish I
properly
wasn't
read
so
your
useless.
lines. I'm sorry, that was an asshole move. Internet, Vic is dyslexic, so I was just horribly ableist, and I own that. I'm sorry, Vic.
Yeah, shame on you.
I'm also, well, I'm math-lexic more than dyslexic, but it's still the case, so I should not have done that. You're overthinking, and you started talking about me, and then you stopped, and now this was just a conversation so you could complain about you, wasn't it? You don't care about my feelings at all.
No, she feels bad because she's like, I should have done more for you.
You suck.
そうだね。
I'm just being a moody 21-year-old. I had too many shots.
I mean, I guess you're right. This isn't really like me, is it? Gomennosai.
Please just say
Sorry.
the English. Thank you.
Or if you're not going to say English, just pretend you have the confidence to say it right, even if you say it horribly wrong.
Yeah, yeah. Like commit to it or say English.
落ち込んじゃってたけど、これじゃダメよね。
My grief is getting the better of me,
Oh my god.
but I've got to shape up.
This is why I don't trust you. You're a different person every minute.
グライアスが命を張って遂げようとした任務だもの。私たちが何とかしなきゃ。
Okay, advice for you: listen to the delivery, and
No,
then try,
Vic's listening. He's just being an ass.
and then try to incorporate that in how you think the character should sound.
Well, now you've ruined it. I don't remember what the delivery was.
No, Vic's just being an asshole. This is what I deal with on the regular, John.
Well,
But,
Jesse,
I know, we fucked up so bad.
you can hit the left stick, and then it'll pull it back up. If you push the left stick in, and then you can replay the line.
グライアスが命を張って遂げようとした任務だもの。私たちが何とかしなきゃ。
Too much pressure. This was
Grace
No.
gave his life for the mission. We can't let him down.
The thing is, Jen, he's just waiting till he can spite you again. So it doesn't. You can take time out to teach him this all you want, but it's either we do Gallica or we let her be this chaos beast.
一緒に頑張ろうね。できることなら何だってするから。
Let's figure it out as a team, all right? I'll do whatever I can. Better.
I can sense Gallica's heartbreak, her trust, and her determination, like it's fucking Undertale.
Don't touch me.
過去よりも今を大事にしないと。
이거를 다이치나 가나이도. I think that's what I heard. I did hear Daijino, so she's talking about me being alright. I'm not really sure what else.
それじゃ明日に備えて今日のところはゆっくり休みましょう。
Well, we should get some rest tonight in preparation for tomorrow.
her face just looks kind of smug.
I think it looks mischievous.
It does.
休みましょう。
All right, go to bed.
Listen, as long as you don't ask me to fucking read for you. Okay, I'm gonna go look at his room.
Excuse me. Don't be a creep out there.
That's true. That is the proper romanization, localization of that. No, I wanted to go find his room. It's not there? Okay. The game's like, we'll bring you there when you're ready.
Yep.
I have to talk to you?
休みましょう。
Nope.
Well, I'm hitting A.
It's the icon. You have to.
Oh, that's fucking dumb.
You have to check the bed, make sure it's still there.
Yep.
The bed seems rather stiff. I mean, we're in the shitty part of town. Why am I being a press about this? I can still rest in it. Maybe it's time to call it a night. This is the same part of me that didn't say anything about Grias. This is why he's dead, is because I'm a bougie bitch.
That was some nap you just took.
It wasn't a nap.
You ready to
hey.
get beat over the head even more?
あれ私眠ったはず。
Really? Really? Can't we just sleep? Why do you have a good sleep?
Apparently, we've been invited to academia instead of fucking sleeping the day after my friend died. More.
見ていたよ。
I saw it
力に目覚め
unfold.
た大切な仲間が一人失われてしまったな。
An ally became a friend, and he awakened to your power, but his path was cut short.
人の命の儚さに 唖然とさせられる。悲しいな。
It is all too easy to forget the fragility of life until the tragedy of its loss.
だが無に帰したわけじゃない。彼は最後の瞬間まで恐れや不安に立ち向かい続けた。
Yet I feel his efforts were not in vain. He never turned from his fears and worries, unflinching to the last. Oh my god, more your background music.
古き英雄の生き様が物語で受け継がれるように、彼もまた知られざる英雄として心は君に受け継がれる。
Just as the lives of old heroes are passed down through their tales, so too will his heart. You have inherited the story of an unsung revolutionary and all its power.
Brett, can you turn down the radio?
I know. On stream, it's a lot lower. If I change it too much in our stuff, then it's gonna affect output.
Mm.
The mag used by Grias has been inherited and returned to Alistair's soul.
だが力の目覚めには試練が伴う。たとえ乗り越えてもこの先は君自身の資質が問われる場面も出てくるだろう。
I'm disappointed in your butt more. You're wearing heels, for God's sake.
Yet be warned,
Just
such
that length of
power
it.
rarely awakens without trials. Even should you overcome them, your virtues will be tested time and time again.
アーキタイプと自身の資質両方を愚直に磨き続けることだ。それが世界を変える一歩になる。応援しているよ。
You must carry on, honing your archetypes and heart with painful sincerity. That is the first step towards changing the world. I have faith in you.
You may come across items that grow your archetypes in various places, similar to the hero's incense you receive from Moore. Guess where incense is from?
Moore's butt.
Persona 2.
Mm.
You can use them from the item menu. They grant experience directly to an archetype without having to battle.
I see. So, do you feel incensed?
もう一つ大事な話がある。
By his pant gate.
Excited. I feel very excited. I'm very excited for when they connect this to Sumeru City. Very excited.
Ah, forgive me. There's one more important thing.
君がここを訪れるには落ち着いて本を開ける場所が必要なわけだが、そうなると敵がうろつくようなところでは難しい。
You can visit as long as you have the calm and time to open a book. But when threats lurk nearby, we may not always have the luxury of attention undivided.
でもそれではやりづらい場面も出てくるだろう。そこでだ。
And danger is an inconvenience so often encountered, of course. As such,
賢そうだろう。こいつの首輪には
What?
特別な魔導器が仕込んである。
a smart-looking fellow, isn't he? There's a special magic igniter embedded in his...
Do I get a cat?
僕の方から会いに行く。そこまではさすがに行かないが、こいつの意識を
I get more the cat.
You get a cat in your mind.
The cat's name is Plateau.
I get Plateau, who's the plateau of moral reason from Utopia.
Much as I'd like to join you in person, I cannot. I can, however, send his consciousness in my place.
戦いの場でこいつの姿を見かけたら触れてみるといい。必ず君らの旅の一助になるはずだ。
If you see him in places of battle, do stop to pet him, won't you? You'll find him a most helpful companion.
Are you kidding? Pet a cat? That's what I do with my life.
命をつなぐため、あらゆる力の組み合わせを考え続けようじゃないか。では、また会おう。
If you would survive the trials to come, think not only of the powers you know, but how they might be combined. Now, Until we meet again.
Well, that was a shift.
I mean,
Something's
it's
amiss.
from one hot femmy soft boy to another.
Is the spell broken? Has the crystal underground been shattered? No, surely not. This quickly, the soldiers couldn't possibly. No matter. Trivial, all of it, more importantly. A rather complicated sealing spell, but I see its workings. Breaking it would only be a matter of time. So close to the hall of the royal scepter, the plan is near its fruition, and the calamity draws ever closer.
Evil laughs are the best to do. They're so freeing.
Mhm.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws ever nearer. Yeah, more. You can't hide from me. I apologize that we've commandeered your home. Think nothing of it. This is my fight, too. You're going after that man in the cathedral, aren't you?
Yes, surely before the day of calamity that he's warned about. I don't know what he's plotting, but I want nothing more than to foil it.
We can't let a tragedy that would rob this country of its future come to pass. Not only for the prince, but for Grius, that stupid, stubborn, shitty father, as well. One last matter. I'm yet unused to this strange power. Once we take the field again, I would look to another for orders. Alistair, you seem best suited to the task. That is the role you've been serving thus far. Yes?
No objections here. He's certainly gotten me out of plenty of nasty situations.
そうね。
Yep.
You little dick.
I agree.
Okay,
You up for it,
fine.
Alistair?
Fine. I'll take on more responsibility. Just 'cause I'm an elder. Whatever. May you lead us to victory.
そうだな。
I suppose that would you make you our captain? Tenshel.
Taicho?
A fitting title for a company's tactical authority. No?
I mean, I guess. It sounds a little silly, formal. I don't know. I guess I could get used to calling him that.
さて、
That
As
is not
for-
the meaning. That is not the meaning.
No.
She said, I don't know if I could get used to calling him that. Not, I don't know. I could get used to calling him that.
Oh, is that what it...
You should
said?
see when the two of them play like a rules-heavy game. It's hilarious, but the worst. As for when we return to the cathedral, yours is the final say. But we'd be better served by prudence than haste.
Right. Let's make sure we're ready for this. Gallica, when it's time to go, you give us the word.
わかったわ。
You betcha. Stay calm, everyone. We can do it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. No objections.
You betcha. You betcha's a good. That's a good localization. Louis' necromancer subordinate must be stopped because he has no name, and we do not let nameless characters stand. I
Oh my-
need to
I thought
discover
that's what he was
Louis's
saying.
whereabouts as well. Who knows what could happen on the day of the prophesied calamity? Fuck nameless bitches. A mission with a deadline has begun! It's not like you haven't ever played another Atlas game where there are heinous timelines for dungeons that you're way under leveled for, and then they stick you in them and you have to do them anyway. And so you die a lot. And eventually you level within them because you're grinding, because you know you're going to die a lot. And, anyway. A mission with a deadline has begun. Meet up with your allies at the catacombs entrance to challenge the Grand Cathedral. Failure to complete your mission by the deadline will result in a game over. Yeah, we know, but we're going to have a lot of game overs trying to overcome it anyway, so maybe you could give us more time or some other place to level, but you won't do that. You're just going to go shove us against your fancy monsters and have us cry buckets of tears into our yerba mate. You must defeat the necromancer before the day of calamity. On a given day, you have time to do one thing in a day and another at night. We are very aware of this, Atlas. You even did it in Catherine. Dungeons can only be visited during the day, and you'll need your rest that night, except it's the opposite of most of the Persona games. Are you trying to differentiate it from Persona 2? Because Persona 2 didn't let you travel around at night, so you're not doing that. If you spend time in town during the day, the night is yours. On the local map, there are icons indicating where you can hone your royal virtues, people who have requests, and where your followers are. And if you don't hang out with your followers regularly, you won't level up your powers, and so you'll be useless in battle and you'll die even more. Raising your royal virtues and strengthening your bonds with your followers is the key to obtaining new archetypes. Use your free time wisely and strive to be the best version of yourself. Also, you should look up a guide for one playthrough, otherwise you'll be here until you die trying to see all of our plot. If an action will consume time, the choice will be marked with a clock symbol. Absolutely, and almost every action will consume time except spending money. Keep this in mind so you can plan your activities accordingly.
Hey, got a sec? I was thinking, isn't Grand Trad
That's the city's name.
just huge? All this running from end to end to end to end, it's tiring. So I was thinking, you got Hasian's sword, right? Maybe you can do something cool with it. And Grias said the word was forged with magla. With a little magic, I think I can make it float. 'Cause I'm a magician. That's what the prince used to do, remember? So
Oh,
let's
little
give it a
shit.
try. Picture levitating. Then you see it. But then you see if you can stand on it.
Use it as a skateboard. Or a
Like
skateboard?
surfboard.
A
Oh my
skateboard?
Hoverboard.
Blade
Oh my
riding.
god. Get out of here.
While in safe areas like cities, press B to hop on your blade and quickly ride through the area, because if we gave you fast travel, we'd have to take time for it because we're cruel, vicious beasts. You can increase your speed by holding right trigger.
First thing we need to do is head to the Grand Cathedral.
You can still fast travel, and also, unlike the timeline, you don't need to rush straight to the dungeon. It doesn't need to be the first thing you have to do. And there's enough time to do...
You're
pretty
ruining
much-
my medication ad for Atlas Games
Okay.
with your technicalities.
There will be time to
You-
experience everything.
Let me finish my Atlas technicality and medication ad, and then you can tell me all about how this game is different.
I'm just
Atlas
saying,
Games, in which the timeline tells you how to play and there's no other way. Oh hey, you're gonna get a game over. Better learn how to fast save and save scum now. Atlas, ask your doctor today.
I'm just saying it's not that stressful.
Listen, you can actually anyway, Jen.
Actually, just get better.
No.
Ask your doctor about leveling up.
Find out
Ask your
better.
doctor about level grinding because there's a dungeon that you're never going to be leveled enough for, and it doesn't matter how long you take to get there, there's no way to level before you get there. That was the argument.
Ask your doctor about easy mode.
Ask your doctor about where did Jen go? He left a dog. I guess someone will inherit that. Time to dig a grave.
Side effects may include.
Ask your doctor about why you're asking your doctor.
Oh, what shall I do? I cannot buy the medicine that my sick daughter needs. I'm trying to do an Italian accent, and now it's Jamaican because of you.
Medicine? What's that? Is that expensive?
You have been by the prince while they tried every medicine in the sun to heal him.
And you say, what's medicine?
Your entire fairy life has been spent finding medicines and trying them. That has been your life up until this mission. That and getting to know Grius. And you've lived longer than Alistair, okay? And even before then, you were part of a healing enclave.
Listen, she's just taking after her voice actor.
You might be the fairy that was in the fountains in Persona 2. I want you to realize that. You may have been since 1999 healing adventurers as they summon things. What's medicine? Yes, it is. Or, to put it more accurately, this is how I get
What
an
is this
Italian
British
accent.
now?
This is how I get it in Avowed for Fior Mesiverno, because they're like either Portuguese or Italian, but their accent's really Italian. So I'm like, it's a Mario, except that's not a real Italian accent. I know, I'm second generation Italian, but it's the closest I can get. Also, Hulkenberg's just like looming in the background. To put it more accurately, it costs more than what a Mustari in this city is capable of earning. My daughter won't be long for this world if I can't get my hands on this medicine. My heart aches to see her so racked by cough. What if I buy it?
Our mission is still our top priority, but it shouldn't take too much of our time to squeeze in a quick shopping trip or two. Let's help them out.
What? Don't be ridiculous. We Mustari are treated poorly, but the people here hate the Elder even more. I've heard that all Elder are anathema to the Sanctus. The medicine can be purchased at a church, but I thought they do business with you. What medicine is it? Well, it's a respiratory medicine called the breath of fresh air.
Go touch grass.
It's an inhaler.
They sell it at that St. Paramis church. I am hesitant to get my hopes up, but should you somehow obtain it, please bring it to me.
St. Furnace Church should be on the San Lumeo Street. I think they sell, what was it?
Think
medicine?
they'll sell us the medicine? Pagan's Dilemma. I need to purchase the breath of fresh air, a medicine, and deliver it to the requester. It's apparently sold at St. Firmus Church on San Lumeo Street in Grand Trad. Increases my tolerance. The harder the request, the greater reward you can expect. You may be requested to slay certain monsters outside of the city, for example. You can review requests you've already taken in the quest section of the main menu. Just remember that the time is always ticking. The clock follows you until your eventual death of old age or murder at the hands of King Louis. Tick, 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 tick. Enemy difficulty is also noted there, so you don't have to tackle quests blindly. Tick. Some requests have time limits. Tick, tick. If you fail to complete a request in the designated time, it will be marked expired, like your soul. You can no longer acquire rewards for requests past the deadline, so keep an eye on your time. You can review deadlines in the quest section of the main menu. Make sure to organize yourself. Get a planner.
So you need a day planner for this game? Jesus.
This is every Persona game. Actually, it is much more
might be
lenient.
not
I
very
can
Persona
already
game.
tell you because they're like warning you in advance. Because like in Persona 5, you have all these like time restrictions. They don't warn you in advance. Like half of them, they're just like, "Oh, you did the thing. Now you have to go to bed." Wait, I thought I could go to the dungeon after. No, good night.
It's 7:30 exactly.
To turn your camera to the right. Yeah, talk to that dude.
He's got wings.
Yeah. If I may ask you just one thing, are you all going to the Grand Trad Cathedral?
How do you know that?
You nosy so-and-so.
Calm yourself. There's no need to be so worried. I won't say a word about it to anyone else. On the contrary, I'd like to help you out. I've got intel on the monsters within the Grand Cathedral, and you could always use more information, couldn't you?
Are you sniffing like he's on coke?
I'm not trying to. I'm just inhaling.
But that's
Sorry.
amazing. No, you should keep sniffing like he's like.
I'm a shady, knowledgeable man. I know things.
Information like what?
I'm what some call an informant. I always sell you information, so how about it? Any interest in paying for knowledge?
Informants. Buying intel gives you more than just what you've heard from the informant. It also gives you coke. It has various effects, such as unlocking information about enemies in battle using Analyze. Informants can be found skulking in taverns across Necronia doing coke. Consider seeking them out, especially if you want hints about what to do next.
He's gonna 8-ball with every secret.
You can view information you purchase in the item section and also use your coke of the main menu via the information panel.
And you can use the pages of your book.
So what about
Pour
it?
it like a straw.
Thanks, guy.
If you're set on going to the Grand Cathedral, be wary. I've heard that place is a veritable den of monsters now. I must assume this is the work of that man, the necromancer. Ugh. Just the thought of bones and corpses moving on their own sends a chill down my spine. I heard they're weak to light magic. In addition, the skeleton ones are weak to physical blows. Let your fists fly and smack 'em around a bit. I've also heard about a moving stone statue.
The weeping angels do
hell.
not belong in every form of fiction. News flash, public service announcement.
Yeah. Move on. Find another trope.
Weeping angels are not only terrifying, they're overdone.
Couldn't tell you why, but there's statues in there that come to life. They're apparently immune to sword attacks, so be careful.
Being a rock.
They're immune to everything, and then they kidnap you and they put you in another timeline and they make you live a life normal in a boring hotel. And maybe you write a book and have a just fine life and you almost die and you're rescued eventually by the doctor.
So what if they're just living statues? They're just statues, and then they wring your neck. What if they're just statues? I think you're reaching here. What if they're just statues?
What?
Then why are they immune to sword attacks if they're
Yeah.
just statues?
Well, wait.
What if they're just statues?
Well, I mean, stone is immune to sword attacks, but no, just statues don't move.
They're just living statues. Have you ever trapped a soul in a statue and gone, yes, this is what I want to do with my life? Like, I think that's a pretty normal thing.
Well, I don't know if I said yes, this is what I want to do with my life, as in trapping souls in statues. But, I mean, no. Listen, there's no just moving statue. There's never just moving statue.
I mean, one time I watched The Hunchback of Notre Dame, and there were gargoyles. They flew around and moved and stuff. They're just statues.
They mythologically become flesh at night.
Well, that's terrifying. I've heard they're weak to wind magic, so if you're heading over there, keep light, wind, and weapons in your arsenal.
So you gotta get a flashlight and a fan.
That's all I know. I know little of your motives, but regardless, I hope you succeed. That man needs to be stopped to end this madness at the cathedral.
I received a scrap of paper inscribed with the information I just heard. I'll put it away so I can check it later.
Though I'll be terrified of all the statues, because... Well, let me know if you've anything else you want to hear about. I know this city like the back of my hand. I'll stay here a while, but my regular haunt is in the Honeybee Inn.
Isn't that where I am?
Yes, it is.
確かに
It does sound like his information could be useful to us, but the Honeybee Inn, a shady-looking guy like him is a red.
Listen, newsflash, Gallica, we're the shady-looking guys.
I mean, you're an Elda.
Yeah, like, we're the assassins. We're the shady. We are the problem. Kurt? Oh!
Oi!
Elder lad.
We
going
all were like,
somewhere.
we want to be the rude one.
Go ahead.
Go ahead, Vic.
Oh. Oi! Elder lad. Going somewhere?
Mark, that's your people. That's your people, Tony.
Up to you, of course. But I wouldn't go anywhere near the Grand Cathedral if I was you. Rumor has it that Louis, you know, that bloke, that asshole, he sent his private armor to occupy it. Now, unless you fancy losing your life,
There we go.
I wouldn't get tangled up with that lot.
Now he's black. Or hip-hop, or both. But they did mean to write him like a Brit. Oi, bloke! What you got for me, Hulkenberg?
I apologize for making you shoulder the burden of captaincy, but if you have the strength the title demands, I trust you to wield it well.
Could you,
Captaincy? I don't think that's a word.
could you mute before you adjust your mic?
Oh, yeah.
We cannot leave the Grand Cathedral in its current state. Shall we be off then, Alistair?
Listen, I have so many things to do.
I see. Do not tarry over long then.
Didn't you just tell me that it would be prudent to be prudent?
Uh-huh. She said don't be hasty.
Okay, wait. It's... How did I use my blade again?
B.
Yoop.
Yoop.
Meow. Okay, this is dope. Listen, motherfucker, it can cut you. Looks like somebody wants attention riding a sword. Yeah, I do. What of it? Greetings, Zelda boy. No, is that another Mustari?
It is.
Okay.
That's
we
what
don't
I
see
was.
many of your tribe in the royal capital, though we're similar in that way. Have you heard of the Mustari tribe?
We too are Elysian and Crown tribe. The Mustari tribe? Of course. No, it's understandable. We rarely make ourselves known to the public after all. So then, any interest in our history, in why we live our lives secluded and oppressed, I'll share if you'd like to know.
Mistari history. Learning more about them may help us better support those in need, right?
Is Victor gone?
Yes.
Did he quit? Or is
No.
he in the bathroom?
I don't know. He stepped away.
Vic, tell us when you're leaving! Well, he told you. That's fine. I can't see.
I'm alive. That's going to take some time, so if you had other plans for today, let's come back another time. What do you want to do? Listen to him?
What day is it right now?
You can say not today and check your calendar.
Okay. I see. Well, it doesn't have to be today. I am always here.
Tascateo.
He's always gonna... But Italians to us are always gonna sound a little Romanian. I'm not saying my accent is great, but I'm just saying they share a border with Romania. So every time an American goes, oh, you sound Slavic, it's because they kind of do. Like, Romanian is a Romance language. This is an aside to the universe. Oh, I have a lot of time! Like, a lot of time.
Oh, and hover over Idols Day. Look at that. Look at that on the Idols Day.
Yeah, big
Ooh.
bargain day. I have a lot of time. Okay, we're gonna listen to you guys. Greetings, other boy. We don't see many of your tribe in the royal capital, though we're similar in that way. Have you heard of the Mustari tribe? Yes.
Hey, listen.
Understanding different cultures may improve my tolerance. I would like to be a tolerant person, yes.
Glad to hear it. Let's go elsewhere to chat, shall we? Our tribe is called the Mustari. Perhaps the most obvious part of our culture is that we wear masks, just like the one I have on right now, like a cage. Next thing you'll notice, we all have 3 eyes. Oh, what's his face is a Mustari, the necromancer?
Well, he also has 1 horn.
Ooh, is he a mix? Probably.
3 eyes? And that goes for every Mustari? What's it like to see for you all?
A 3rd eye cannot see things. We see the world almost exactly as you do. However, the Mustari faith is vastly different from that of other tribes. We've our own unique faith, different from the state religion, Sanctism. Is it restricted to the Mustari tribe? Do only Mustari practice this belief? That's correct. Normally, we cannot reveal our teachings to other tribes. Sanctism is a belief open to all. Perhaps that is why at times politics gets involved and distorts its doctrine. For that reason, we refrain from revealing our faith to everyone. It's our only means of keeping our doctrine the way it should be.
That doesn't sound like the best solution, but I'm guessing it's complicated.
Some try to spread our teachings outside the island, but things quickly grow complex, and one must tread carefully. Other tribes have a tendency to jump to conclusions. That is why Sanctism has gathered many believers. And now we are scorned as the masked tribe. That is who we are, forever etched in our history.
He taught me about the Mustari way of life. I feel learning more about their existence has improved my tolerance.
He didn't teach me anything. I've learned nothing. I have learned literally nothing.
Look at you, craven one.
I hear a voice. Thy present glow comes from one of the splendid virtues already dwelling within thee. That's not good either. This glow serves thee best as I don't know how to do this voice. As the kindling to inflame the followers' trust in thee. I'm just gonna read this. Gather the royal virtues and fulfill thy destiny. I have to marinate on that. It may be worth telling you more. Next time I'll tell you about our basic doctrine if the chance comes. Improving royal virtues. Your character is measured by 5 royal virtues, or 5 traits, or 5 skills, or 5 aptitudes, or... It's always this way in Atlas games, each of which can be increased in various ways. Honing the royal virtues, courage, wisdom, tolerance, eloquence, and imagination. Imagination is a royal virtue. That's interesting. Will help you solve your followers' problems and improve your relationships with them. You might improve your virtues by working, aiding people, or testing your courage. Try talking with Gallica for ideas. She knows a lot about the town and can give you more information, but I won't talk with Gallica ever in my life. Hearing all that was intriguing. It's about time I head back to the inn. Spending time at the inn, on days you don't visit a dungeon, you'll have enough energy left for activities at night. You can visit followers that are only available at night, or hone your royal virtues. Gallica might have advice on what to do at night. Back to the hushed honeybee. Who are you, regular customer?
The only thing that could brighten up times like this would be seeing the smile of an innocent child. Just look at Maria. It's so sad. I can't even bear to look at her. Things like this are hard to cope with, even for adults.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Morning kids fucking suck.
Yeah. Well, if it ain't one of Grice's chums, I have to tell you, it was a real shame what happened to him. But don't you worry, friend. Everyone around here owed that man a great deal. I've got no clue what the situation is, but I won't turn you into the authorities.
Hey, thanks, Pottypuss.
I have some secrets of my own, to be honest. Everyone here does.
You have a thing.
It's a royal virtue.
We always get a flood of guests at night. Looks like it's going to be another hectic one. If you're free, could you lend me a hand preparing food? If you'd like to help out, feel free to use the kitchen as you please. And if you have the ingredients, I can show you how to make red grass roasted Bordeaux.
Seems like Fabine, how did they say it? Whatever. Seems like Fabine is having a hard time. She's done a lot for us, so the least we could do in return is to return the favor and help her out when we can.
So Fabienne is actually a real name.
Fabienne.
Yeah, it's a real French name, so you can just call her Fabienne.
I'll call her Fabulous.
I know, she's amazing. If I help Fabienne prepare food, my tolerance should improve.
Should we help Fabienne out?
Yeah. I'll figure out red grass roasted Bordeaux some other day. Let's help her make things. I appreciate the help. Now, let's get you into the kitchen, shall we?
Put on your apron, little man.
次は
We finished preparing the fish, so now we just have to put them in a pot?
Oh.
そうだ
The finishing touch is the addition of a fruit as a secret ingredient. I forgot to ask how to prepare it. What should we do? It's a secret ingredient.
Grate it in and simmer because it's a secret ingredient. We should grate it in.
Interesting. It'll definitely soak up the fruit flavor if we simmer everything down. Together.
Yeah. Gallica and I poured our hearts into the preparation. The dish draws you in with the aroma of fresh fruit. Let's serve it to the customer.
さすが
That customer wolfed down the whole plate. You're surprisingly good at this, Alistair.
Looks like I did a good job helping out. I feel like my tolerance improved.
Yes.
It does really suck to be a chef. I'm with you on this. That should definitely increase tolerance.
And you got 3 points because you chose the right option.
I continued to help out as the night went on. Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws ever nearer.
That necromancer mentioned a day of calamity. Pretty obvious. Obvious, yeah. Pretty ominous. But what does it even mean?
Luis's orders or not, 'twas the necromancer who committed those acts of brutality we witnessed at the royal funeral. He undoubtedly prepares more of the same.
Well, we're going to try to put a stop to that corpse-robbing bastard before that happens. If the state army can't handle him, then it falls to us to do it. The day of calamity we were warned about is
Do you
just
want me
9...
to read Gallica?
No, it's fine. We're just 9 days away. We need to stop that necromancer before then. Vic's almost back.
Next time, tell me you're going, Vic.
I
was like,
didn't hear.
where'd he go?
行くわよ
No, you're right. He told you. I gotta, like... I don't know. I'm so used to being able to see y'all that I'm
Nope.
still... Okay.
Huh.
Riding along.
Like, do we just want to learn all about the Mustari?
Are you gonna farm tolerance? Oh my.
Yeah, I think I am.
Okay.
I think this is a tolerance farm day.
Okay.
Hello, there.
Oh,
No,
oh.
no, no, no,
No,
no,
go
no,
ahead,
no.
go ahead.
This is a Mustari. It's the Italians. Hello there, we meet again. Are you still interested in the Mustari? Oh. Hold on.
Ban.
Report.
Oh, you can't ban them?
Well, I have to do both. They're separate.
Swing that hammer, ban, hammer, ban.
What happened?
Bot selling views.
Get here.
Okay. Goodbye, bye. Bye, bye. Bye, bye. You're not the one for me. Sorry. No. It's taken all I can to not just be like, Louie,
Oh no, yeah, you gotta go. Which is a real song. It is an oldie song. If so, then I'd be delighted to tell you more about us.
You gotta
I
move
should click on the
focus.
screen.
Well, if you listen to him, your tolerance for humans will probably improve.
No, just anti-racism. This is like Antifa level morals.
Is it?
Not
You-
Antifa even, just like being a good person.
You're not becoming more tolerant for humans, by the way. Humans are intolerable. They murdered Stroll's village. Do you not remember?
Yeah, Ningen are monsters.
True.
I'm becoming tolerant towards people who sanctism say are fuckers.
What do you want to do? Listen to him
Yeah.
or not?
Well then, today I'll detail more of the faith we believe in.
Oh, that took up time.
Yep.
Long ago, God's messengers ruled over existence. When they perished, they conferred a holy relic unto the world. This holy relic exists to this day and has been passed down for generations within our tribe as a divine object that represents God himself. We believe that only they who wield the divine relic, the instrument of God, can truly receive the authentic teachings. Are you Mormon? One of our teachings tells us to devote our entire being to what we hold most dear. Even now, it's the core tenet our priestess strives to embody. I feel like my tolerance has increased after listening to the Mormons and learning about his
Such a
culture.
Weird sentence.
Mormons.
Inflexible.
Well, yeah. I believe I've told you all I can, but we Mustari live all over, hiding out in various places. If you're interested, you might try lending an ear to these other Mustari. Hearing all that was intriguing. It's about time I head back to the inn. Mostly it's that, like, Mustari accents, these Italian accents, once I fall in them, it's really hard to get back into them. So I'm like, you know what, let's just nail the Mustari now.
Not even gonna check what else is out around the town?
Fine.
Seems like, well,
Oh, we already did this earlier.
Oh, that's
I'll
too
come
bad.
back. I'll come back after I
you
check it
made
out.
her sad.
I know I didn't want to, but Jen guilted me.
Uh-huh.
何しようか
Yotto.
Here we go.
What?
Didn't you just talk to them?
Yeah.
He said that that was all he could tell me.
Doesn't mean you can't continue conversing with him. He might not have anything new, but you can still...
Oh, I see. Well, we're gonna... There's more. Oh. Oh.
Hey, oi! Did you hear that? It sounded like a cry of pain somewhere nearby.
We'll find him. There he is.
Hey, you there? Do you have any medicine orbs? My stomach is killing me.
It's a miracle it's not come out the other end yet.
It really is. He's in rough shape.
Arigato!
Thank you so much. I don't have to shit my pants. Ah, I feel so much better. You are a kind one, young lad. People normally pay no mind to Papatris like me.
Paripus.
Is that? Oh, that's an I. Papatris like me. But you really helped me. Here, take these as things.
Hey, I'm a hero.
What was that, John?
I was slurping for you because you were sipping. You were going... Anyway, that was nice of you to make the man
Passive aggressive son of a bitch.
I hope he gets better, bitch.
I hope you get better too.
I hope you're happy.
Listen to the bandit. You nicked that glass, right?
Yeah, it was a piece of cake. It was everywhere in the royal capital after all.
But a luxury outside. Now more guards may be around to the background cathedral mess, but I think there's more yet we can steal. Okay. Mag broker.
Big cities like... Oh, JK.
Sorry.
It's okay. He's just a
Shoppy dude.
shoppy dude.
He had nothing.
Yeah. A door.
Wait, it's Big Barn Day on Sunday. We're not spending any money.
Yeah.
We shop on Idol's Day.
Exactly. All my homies shop on Idol's Day.
That sounds like something you're not supposed to do.
Yep.
It's a celebration of the weekend, so everybody gets discounts. Gotoya.
Time marches ever onward.
The center cannot hold.
It says gab, 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 gab.
Oh, you're that crazy guy with the...
Hammers.
We meet again, young man. We still have plenty of goods and things from across the land. Interested? Nah.
I'm broke.
Don't feel like it.
But my sweet roll.
We'll get you a sweet roll somewhere cheaper, damn fairies.
Nobody better steal it.
Sorry, I don't mean to be so snippy. I'm just bummed since Gria's passed.
Who?
Okay, she's the one I gave an accent to. I was like,
Igniter Merchantess.
I remember you, Elder. Seems I was right about, being a
Oh my god, she's Italian now. Being a
Uh-oh.
local.
Everybody's Italian.
I've heard the rumors. My sources suggest you and Grius were working together.
How does she know about that?
Everyone knows about that.
I own a magic igniter shop, and I do have some sway with the residents of Sunshade Row. But you needn't worry. I've no intention of turning you in.
Damn
Because there's
right.
no room for my organs in my pants anyway. In exchange for my
What?
discretion, though. For lack of a
Hold
better-
up.
You weren't here for pancake.
Hold up.
Pant gay.
In exchange for my discretion, though. For lack of a better word. Would you be willing to do a job for me?
You have to do this job.
What job?
Got it.
You have to do this job.
A dangerous one, shall we say. I imagine a colleague of Grius would likely have the skill and discretion required. However,
He dead.
perhaps I'd better look elsewhere. I didn't realize how young you are on first class. Ma'am, I am an adult. I can drink beer.
But you
I
won't.
prefer to work with someone who already understands how the world works to some degree. Too much risk otherwise. Don't want your death on my conscience. Proving your virtue. With a retort that demonstrates your royal virtues, you can gain the upper hand and win new supporters. Consider the type of ruler you'd like to be, and respond well when someone questions your capabilities.
This lady owns the igniter shop, right? I bet would pay.
I bet the pay
I
would
bet
be
the
decent.
pay would be decent. Might be worth taking the job if it's not too crazy.
At least describe. I don't have the...
That's imagination.
That's
Wisdom.
what I'd like to say, but I don't
Sorry.
have the wisdom to assess the danger for myself. If my wisdom were informed, I'd be able to judge if I could handle it. Well, I guess we're gonna go find wisdom.
Yeah, I guess go inform your wisdom of something.
I'm not going to be held liable for putting a child in danger. This conversation's over.
そうね
The nerve! Shame though. Hey, just a thought here, but she's not really seeing you, is she? Wait, what? She's
Like
not
seeing
really
you.
seeing you, is she?
like seeing you.
Not that she thinks you're a bad guy, but she's probably, hate words, absolutely defining you by your tribe and age.
Vic, do you want to... Are you feeling tongue-tied? Do you want to take off? How are you doing?
A little bit.
Yeah, why don't you just hang out?
Okay. Because I'm like getting my merds wixed over here.
Yeah.
You're getting your merds wixed.
Oh yeah. My tongue fell over my eye teeth and now I can't see what I'm saying.
But if we can get her to see you as an actual person, I feel like she'd tell us more. I bet we'd make an impression if we helped other people around town.
God, your Gallica's awful.
Let's see if there's anything we can do for the people here. I bet they'll help you get better at setting yourself apart too.
Whee!
I will mute the shit out of you, Vic. Do not even.
I'll gather information for you, so if you ever are unsure about anything, just
that's
ask.
It. That's it.
Okay, I'm done.
You're muted the shit out of Vic. You can't harass the other actors like this.
I'm Gallica, and I'll gather the information for you, so if you're ever unsure about anything, just ask.
He's muted.
I know he took his headset off, but just don't forget we still have something to do here. Got it?
Yeah, Batman. I got it. That. You know what? I'm gonna do this, and then I'm gonna call it done, because I'm also getting a little squirrely.
Why not take a breather? There's a nice view, and it's important to stop and smell the roses, you know? Besides, watching how the people in Grand Trad live might broaden your horizons.
Oh, you mean they drink? If I spend some time gazing at the scenery, my wisdom should broaden.
So, what's the plan? Care for a short break?
Yeah, I guess so. I would think my imagination would, but that's okay.
Alright, then it's decided. These streets are packed, but at least it's not as huge a crowd as the royal funeral had. Sure are a bunch of nobles on the main street and around the Grand Cathedral. I see some Clemmer, Rohag, and even some Ishkai. Ishkia. But if you head to the back streets, you'll see more Parapus. Guess that's what a class divide looks like.
Do you not have Ishkia here?
Nope, not yet.
That's dumb. Okay.
And then there's you, the only Elda in town. It's crazy how people will say the most vile things right to your face.
I hate it here. I am fed up with it. Next person who says a shitty racist thing to my face, I'm gonna punch him. Fucking right in the dick. Or the cunt. Or both.
I know. They aren't even directed at me, and it still makes me sick to my stomach. Just remember, there's not a single thing wrong with you, so stand tall, okay? You're as free to walk these streets as anyone else.
Gazing out at the sights of the capital with Gallica makes me feel like I've broadened my wisdom and become determined to cunt kick.
Yes.
Cunt punt. Oh, that's gonna take a while. Gallica and I had it home while discussing the people and stores we passed along the way. Okay, today we gotta get medicine for that guy's kid. But we're gonna go ahead and save and call stream a dunner because I am also restless. I do.
By the way, you have a request.
It's due soon. It's the medicine request.
Somebody was out here getting too tolerant.
I know. I probably get a huge tolerance boost for doing that anyway. Alright, so once again, thank you for joining us. If you liked what you saw, please like, follow, subscribe, all of that.
We do metaphor on Sunday.
Sundays.
Jen is my regular, and it's Tony or Vic or maybe even Ferris one of these days hopping in to act with us. Maybe 3 people even. Say bye-bye, Jen.